Hey, you guys. We're starting this slideshow to think about kind of turning the corner and what we're going to do about all these social justice things that are confronting us. I think it's always important to remember that diversity is a fact. It's either happening or not happening. Inclusion is a practice. It's based on something that we do. And equity is a goal. It's something that we're hoping to achieve in the future. So there's a meme in social media about, are you woke? Can you stay woke? Are you on top of the latest and greatest about whatever social justice issue you're talking about? And it came from the Black Lives Matters movement. Asking people to be awake to the experience of racism with all of its depth, to never forget that it's always a part of what's happening to someone, and to rethink, to wake up to the reality that other people are trying to live. It's possible to try and be woke or stay awake to a lot of different topics. It doesn't just have to pertain to racism. So for the context of class, what I'd really like for us to do is think about waking up to a particular form of oppression and knowing that that's an ongoing process. We're going to have to pay attention, we're going to have to listen, we're going to have to figure out how to frame things in our own minds like we talked about in an earlier class. And the other thing we're going to have to do is find new places to look for new information. So how do you wake up and stay woke? I know that for me, listening is an important part of it, and part of listening can be to bear witness. I often try to find myself in situations that I might not otherwise be in, to see what I can learn about how other people live. I also do a lot of reading. I tend to do my reading in fiction, and try to read things that are written by authors from different cultures or authors whose lives have been really different than mine, hoping that I'll be able to submerge myself in their experience and really learn a lot. But that doesn't mean that I always only read fiction. As you can see from my little stack on my desk, I also read nonfiction and research, looking for new information about things that I don't understand. And traveling and actually living life someplace else can be a very important form of waking up as well. So ask yourself, what do you feel awake to right now? It might be immigration, something that's been in the news quite a bit alongside climate change. It might be class, given how different situations impact people at different income levels. You might feel very awake to religious oppression. Perhaps you're non-Christian and struggling to live in a very Christian society and living and learning about what that means. Perhaps it's about orientation. Maybe you're questioning your own orientation and really thinking about how to be awake to other people's orientation. So here's some things, just that you can think about staying awake to.